Now, we're going to do that by focusing on what I call the FAB5. Now, how many of you are familiar with the FAB5? We've talked about this before. I just want to see a show of hands, right? Just show of hands. How many people know the FAB5? Okay, so we got a lot of new people to the FAB5. All right. Well, the FAB5 is our laser focus, the 5 strategies that our company is focused on as we go forward. And we've been focused on these strategies, and they've gotten us here, but they're also going to drive us as we move forward. Now here's the rule. Here's the rule with the FAB5. The rule is that every single one of our employees in the company they got to know what the FAB5 are, and they have to be participating in at least one of the strategy. They have to be contributing to at least one of the strategies on the FAB5 or supporting someone who is. And if they're not actively working on one of the strategies in the FAB5 or directly supporting someone who is, they need to get up from their desks and run across the building to their boss's office as quickly as possible and ask their boss, how can I contribute to the FAB5? Because I know I have to contribute and be working on at least one of the strategies in the FAB5 or supporting somebody who is. So these are the strategies that every single person in our company is focused on to support you. So let's go through them very quickly. So our first strategy, something we call, right? There's the FAB5, brand power. Brand power is all about revitalizing and strengthening our brand, making sure that we got rock star quality branding, right? The type of brands and the type of products that people want to stand up and shout for. They want to kind of walk across broken glass to get to our products, right? They'd walk over their fallen relatives to get to the product, right? That's what we want with brand power. Brands that people love, brands they're hungry for. Our second strategy, something we call field energy. Field energy is all about having strong, consistent field dynamics, disciplined field organization. And I'm going to tell you this, I don't think anyone in the world has a better, more disciplined, more dynamic field than the Eagles system. That's what I know. Do you agree? Is the Eagles system the strongest sales team in the world? I don't believe. Is the Eagles system the strongest team in the world? Yes, I think it is. Absolutely. So field energy is critical. That discipline, that focus, it's critical to our success. And we need to keep getting better at it. The training, right? The knowledge, the sharing, all of that is critical to our success. Our third strategy is something we call digital first. And digital first is all about having next generation digital capabilities. Because we live in a world today where that's just how it is, right? Consumers, it doesn't matter what the age is, young to old, men, women, everybody is engaged in digital. So we have to have the tools that will allow us to more effectively bridge, build relationships with consumers, communicate with one another. And so that's what we're focusing on, and we're going to continue to focus on building out world-class digital capabilities. Our fourth strategy, something we call Manufacturing Inc. Manufacturing is really all about having excellence in service, in production and quality. The best manufacturing in the world. And I know some of you had an opportunity to visit our manufacturing facility in Spanish Fork. I hope you enjoyed the tours. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. But we're making investments to take our manufacturing facilities and our manufacturing capabilities to yet another level. And so we're committed to delivering the best quality products in the world to you and your customers. That's my commitment to you, because at the end of the day, it does start with having incredible product, doesn't it? I think it does. So, our last strategy that we're focused on, we call it the right stuff. And the right stuff is all about having the right people in the right jobs, focused on the right set of things at the right time. That's where we're focused on, getting everybody aligned so we can have a high-performance organization. Okay? But again, that's the FAB5 right there. That's what we call it, the FAB5. Everybody should remember that. Brand power, field energy, digital first, manufacturing Inc., and the right stuff. Those are the strategies and those are the areas of focus that everybody in the company is focused on. All our energy, all our passion, all our love, all our money, all our time is focused on these 5 areas right now. And that's what's going to drive us through for the next, kind of days, weeks, months, and years as we move forward. Some version of these 5 strategies. Now, today, it's an exciting moment for us. I want to focus on brand power today. I want to focus on brand power because if you've noticed, have you noticed something different as you walked in? Did you notice anything different? Things look a little different, right? Imagery look a little different. Yeah? Not the same old stuff, is it? Right? Kind of a different look you saw, isn't it? Right? Because we've been doing a lot of work on our brand. Reimagining our brand so we can relaunch our company for the future. And our objective was to find the right branding and positioning for Synergy so that we could be competitive and relevant as we move forward. So what's the vision? What's the vision we had? Well, our vision is to transform Synergy into a more powerful and more relevant brand. Sound good to you? That sound like a good vision? To have a more powerful, more relevant brand? Yeah? I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I need to hear from you. That sound like a good idea? A more powerful, more relevant brand? Right? It's kind of fundamental. You want to attract more consumers, you want to get more people excited about Synergy, you got to have a powerful brand. You have to have a relevant brand. And we've been working on this now, actually for well over a year. Our approach, we tested and did a ton of research, talked to thousands and thousands of people across 6 markets globally. We tested several different positionings for the brand, did a lot of quantitative research, and the question, again, is how can we make Synergy more powerful and more focused brand? And here's what we came up with. First of all, it had to have a holistic approach. Couldn't just be any one thing, right? It had to be about having active nutrition for the mind, body, and spirit. It had to be very well-rounded, something holistic, something different from what everybody else is doing. It's got to be consumer-focused. It has to speak to the consumer, right? We wanted to have it be next generation, modern, easy, connected. We wanted something that was very authentic, that was accessible to real people. They approach anybody, they feel as if, yeah, I can relate to that. I can see myself there. And we also want something that's very optimistic, right? Our Synergy is an optimistic, hopeful, upbeat brand, isn't it? We're an upbeat company, right? We're focused on improving people's lives, making people's lives better. We know we can do it. We know we can. So we want to have an optimistic brand and bring magic to ordinary situations and make what is ordinary quite extraordinary for people. And then we want to deliver the promise also. Help people unlock their potential. The greatness that lies within people is sometimes buried down inside. We want to unlock that potential and bring it out. And that's what Synergy is so good at. That's what our business and our brand is so good at. We want to make sure that that stays part of the brand. And then, of course, we want to get the tone, the voice the messaging, the words that we use. We want to get that right also. Again, making sure that Synergy is authentic. It's casual, it's straightforward, it's about lifestyle. It's approachable, it's contemporary. And sometimes playful, but also exclusive. Now, what you're not going to see with this new branding is a couple things. You're not going to see a bunch of powders, right? You see a lot of other companies, they're showing powders and pills and bags. You're not going to see that, right? We want to have a different point of view. You're not going to see a bunch of like muscle-bound, kind of guys perspiring and sweating up a storm, right? We want to be more modern and inclusive. You're also not going to see, just talking about price, right? We want to build a premium brand. Getting healthy, getting the most out of your life, it's not just about price. It's about a lot more than that. So we're not going to talk about these, kind of these things. You won't see a lot of that. You're not going to see a lot of powders or perspiration, big sweaty guys, or price. That's not how we want to position Synergy. So, here's the new brand. You ready? You ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. All right. You're ready. I know you're ready. That's why you came here. So, now you've already seen, right? Hold on. Not yet. Not yet. You've seen, wait for it. You've already seen, this is the old logo. Here's your new logo. Right? Woo! Oh. Now, I know you've seen this, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit because, again, we wanted something that was a little bit younger, more modern, right? A little bit more approachable, and a little sexy too, right? It's sexy. It's sexy, isn't it? It is. I said it. I said it. It is. That's sexy, right? Okay. You remember the old hexagon with the S, right? Oh, we love the hexagon with the S. That was great. That was great in its day. And again, we wanted to preserve the feel of it, but again, bring it into the new age. Bring it into a new era. And there you have it. That's a new look. Woo! Man. That's excellent. That's nice. Yeah. It really speaks to who we are, right? It feels so good. Man. And you'll notice in the background, I don't know if you can see it, but we've got a kind of a hexagon, kind of pattern behind it. It's a new pattern that we're going to be using. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But you know what? We got a whole new color palette that we're going to be working with. Much more vibrant, alive color palette, right? You'll see a different use for how we use our new logo with colors in so many different exciting new ways. And then this is exciting. So this is great. And you see this design. You've got this hexagon design. It's almost like the double helix of your DNA, right? You see the DNA helix sign. Now watch what we do. Watch this, because here's where the Synergy logo really comes to life. Right there, right in that helix, right? And so, again, you can see how we're using different patterns, different colors, different techniques, and blending Synergy right into the DNA. And that's what that hex is. Team did a beautiful job with this. I hope you like it. So, that's the foundation. Let's start to see how the new logo will project across our business. Okay, you ready? Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting stuff. All right, so here's omega-3, right? You've seen this, right? Here's your new omega-3, new packaging. Look at that. Now, you noticed, I see you saying, she's like, that's a new bottle. That's a new bottle. Yeah, that's a new bottle. So the team has been working. We have a new modern, sexy, sleek, chic bottle, right? Beautiful. Okay. So that's going to be the new bottle for anything that's in capsules will come in this bottle eventually. Okay. You remember Mystica. Don't get too excited. Don't get excited. Don't get ahead of yourself. Calm down. So this is Mystica. You all know Mystica. By the way, we got some work we're doing on Mystica too, by the way. The product. It's going to be better tasting, less sugar, better fiber, better health properties, right? Absolutely fantastic. That's a whole different thing. That's a different presentation. Here's your new bottle. Right? Yeah. Nice. That's impactful. Absolutely fantastic. Okay? This is phase 1. We got some more tricks up our sleeves, so I'm not going to share those right now, but this is exciting. I'm excited about this. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's keep going. Biome Shake. Y'all know Biome Shake, right? Let's look and see how the new packaging and how the new branding is going to look on Biome Shake. And there you have it. It's beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, do we have any pro-arginine users? A couple of pro-arginine users, is that right? A couple people like pro-arginine? Who uses pro-arginine? A couple of us, a couple, right? Not just me. Okay, I feel good. It's not just me. Here's your new pro-arginine packaging as we move forward. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful, right? Now, I told you we did a lot of research. We did a lot of work to make certain that we were moving in the right direction. Surveyed a lot of people. 70% of them were women. Had some guys in there also. 30% were men. We looked at 5 different markets. And here's what we found. 100% of the people preferred our designs when compared to the competition. 100%. 100%. 100% said we had a better design than the competition. Isn't that great? This is from consumers. This is consumers. People who aren't buying our brand, people who currently aren't looking at us. They said, this looks better than what else I'm seeing. Well, guess what else they said? They said this new design, they said the new design makes it look like these products are better than the competition's as well. They said they look premium. They look like you have nutritional expertise. They said it looks trustworthy and high quality. Those are the things they told us. Not bad, right? That's exactly what we would want. Premium, nutritional experts, trustworthy, high quality. Right? And then they also said, boy, when I look at these brands, not only do they look like they're better products, they look like they're better for me, right? It's just better for me. They said it's unique, it's modern and fresh, it looks approachable and friendly, energizing, empowering, and very active. They say it looks very active-oriented, right? Like the type of brand that, people got to move. They don't want to just sitting around. They take these products and I got to go somewhere, right? I got something to do, right? I take synergy. They also said our products were more desirable. 80% of the people, when asked if they would buy these products, 80% said, yes, I'll buy these products. Yeah, count me in. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So, again, synergies and new branding is crushing the competition. We generated the #1 purchase interest. So when we stacked them up against different brands, our branding generated the #1 purchase interest, beating some of the biggest brands in the world. Just by people looking at the new imagery, just by them looking at the packaging. They haven't even tried the product yet, and they sure haven't met you, right? Our secret weapon. Yeah. So, we think we're onto something. Here are a couple of mood boards, right? So here's a mood board. So you can see the type of imagery: active, alive, fresh. Just some examples. This is all just some examples for you, right? To give you a feel. Here are some applications of the brand on some swag, right? We love swag, don't we? I know we like swag, right? We like the merchandise, don't we? We call that swag. Yeah, right? Here it is a little bit more, right? Beautiful. Hey, how'd you like some new business cards? Huh? Some nice business cards, right? Fantastic. Hey, you guys, especially Korea, Japan has a beautiful office too. Korea's got a killer office. They got a killer facility. Japan has got a great facility too. We got to redo those facilities. We got to upgrade those facilities, right? To really speak to our brand, to really speak to our future. Outdoor advertising, right? But again, you can start to imagine how Synergy is going to move forward in the future for the next 50 years, right? Think green, drink green, right? You can really start to see it. So let's take a look at Synergy for the future. Let's go ahead. Man. All right, is that exciting? Yeah. Hey, I want to thank you for everything you do for our company. I want to thank you for just being wonderful, right? The last 50 years were great, but the next 50 years are going to be electric. And it all starts with Synergy.